Welcome back to Instables, everyone. So I'm going to go over the market with you guys. I'm going to go over exactly what has to happen for us to bounce back. We had a sell-off and then we had a bounce back at the end of the day. Now, are we going to continue on with that bounce back, or are we going to continue on down as we have been in the market? Again, we had CPI reports today. I'm going to go over these two levels with you guys, and then I'm going to go over AGRI, a 100% breakout that we had in the Instables room. Again, if you are looking for intraday perspective breakouts, meaning breakouts within the same day, go to instables.com in the description below, and you will never miss a breakout alert today again. Now, jumping into the daily chart with you guys here on the SPY, so you guys can see exactly what momentum we do have. Again, we did get a sell-off, we did have a bounce back, and we did have a doji candle, looking to see if we are going to have that indecisiveness to the upside or to the downside. And we did mention two levels that if we did hold after CPI, that we would have a chance to have a bounce back. And it looks like we did not drop down below 415. We actually held up above 420. And as you guys can see, we had a bounce back at the end of the day, and looking to see if we can continue on with this bounce back. And as you guys can see, again, we have our 427, very strong level that we need to bounce back over. We had a gap down as we could not hold that. And of course, that was leading into CPI this morning. So the real question here back on the daily chart is to see if we can reclaim 427 on the smaller time frames, and then we will have our leading indicator with our 20-day moving average that we have been looking at. Again, we came up and we got rejected exactly at our 20-day moving average, so we are looking to see if we can jump back over our 20-day moving average to respect it and continue on up, and then we would be looking for our 50-day moving average to continue on below our 20 to get that momentum to the upside. So we will keep that 427 level to see if we can continue on up here in the market, or if we do continue on down, again, we have our 415 and then our 410 level that we had when Russia initially attacked Ukraine. So again, that 410 level will be very key to the downside. And then we have a lighter support here at 415 that if we did drop down below, then we could see 410. And the reason why is because we would be dropping into lower lows at that point in time. So again, that would show us possibly that momentum to the downside below 410. So either we do hold 427 and we continue on up, or we do have our 410 level that we would be continuing on down from. And if we did continue on down, I would want to see a stronger move to the downside that would possibly signal a possible bottom, so that way we can have a bounce back and get those intraday respective breakouts like we have been. Even if we do have red days, again, you guys can see we have major breakouts that we have throughout the day. Here's one of the major breakouts that we had today was AGRI. We mentioned this one in pre-market at about $2.10, and then we had a major breakout all the way to $5, over 100% on that breakout. As you guys can see on the 5-minute chart, we mentioned this in the morning as we did have a spike and we were consolidating, and we bounced just off of our 20-day moving average going into open. We had a major spike. We mentioned higher risk at this point in time at about 350. And the reason why we mentioned that is because, as you guys can see, we had a major pullback and we would have lost about 30% on that pullback. So again, we were still watching this one. We did mention that we were looking to see if we can continue on past 360. Again, we broke up to 360. We did not mention it on this alert because there was not that volume that we're looking for or that buy pressure. But as you guys can see, just as we broke 360, we had our increase in buy pressure here, and we did continue on with our EMA lines pointing up here and giving us that continuation on up here. Again, as long as we were watching our 20-day moving average over our 50 still, then we could have known that this one was going to possibly continue. And again, that is why I mentioned that in the Instables room. So again, just staying patient in the market. No matter how bad the market does get, we will have our intraday perspective breakouts. Again, I would say swings and longs would be pretty choppy at this point in time, but again, intraday will always be there. And again, if you are looking for these intraday perspective breakouts and you want to see these breakouts throughout the day, go to instables.com in the description below. And only for $15 a month, you guys will never miss a breakout alert today again. And again, all of you Instables that have been coming over and supporting this channel, all of you Instables that have been coming over from the room and supporting this channel, I appreciate every one of you guys. You guys have been super supportive of me every single day, and I couldn't say thank you enough. And we will continue to stay strong, stay focused, stay patient, and let the plays come to us, and making sure we stay consistent. And again, if you guys do like this video, it does help other people find it, and it does help the channel grow, and I do appreciate it very much. And again, God bless you all, and I'll see you guys in pre-market.